Hi guys, so before we get started with today's video, I wanted to thank the sponsor, which is none other than AdamandEve.com. Adam and Eve, as you guys know, is one of my favorite adult websites. They have everything from toys to lingerie to videos. They have for her, for him, for couples. They just honestly have it all. And you can get any item 50% off as well as free shipping with the code Stella. I will link it down below, but their packaging is very discreet. No one will know what's in the box. It doesn't say Adam and Eve on the outside or anything, so you're safe there. So once again, links down below. Use my code for 50% off and free shipping, and let's continue with the video. Ooh, do I have a rant today? So I've been seeing a lot of videos, and I've actually gotten a few requests to do a feminine hygiene routine video. You know, what you do for down there, all of that. And I have to say, I haven't watched many of these videos because I feel like so many of them have these feminine hygiene products in the thumbnail. So I just wanted to chat with y'all a little bit today about this horror on our society. But like, actually, society teaches us literally since we first go through puberty that our bodies are, you know, not to be talked about, that we should be ashamed of it, especially as women. That's like mostly what I'm talking about. You know, I can only talk about my own experience. You know, we first get our periods, it's like, oh, like, don't tell anyone that, like, ew, like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing for you. And we're constantly seeing things in the media, oh, how to smell better down there, like how to keep it fresh, like what to do. So first of all, I just want to say, no amount of pineapple or cranberry pills or stripper water. You really think water with fruit in it is gonna make your vagina smell like flowers? That's just not how it works. Obviously, if you eat healthy and just like drink a lot of water, you're gonna be healthier overall. But bitch, vagina, pussy smells like pussy. I just wish that everything was talked about more. Like, I really did not learn anything in school regarding this, and it's crazy because this is like life. Like, this is something that we experience every day living in our bodies, especially when it does come to reproduction and everything. You want to know what's going on with your own body. You want to know how to get pregnant and how not to get pregnant, and instead it's just like, oh yeah, just don't do that, like, ew. Also, just look at how many products there are targeted towards women, specifically hygiene products for down there. But just in general, like every kind of product, like there's so many products. You know, generally speaking, if you go to like a women's bathroom cabinet versus a man's, like a woman is gonna have so many more products because there's so many more things targeted towards us. Like, there's so many more things wrong with us that we need a product to fix. And that's not to say that like it's not fun to, I don't know, be into skincare, be into makeup, be into hair, whatever. Be into pampering yourself, but if you feel like you need something or there's something wrong with you that you need to fix, and like, oh, this product that I need to buy from this company is the only thing that's gonna do it. It's just like, how come men don't have all those things? Not to say that like it doesn't happen, or, you know, there aren't products targeted towards men, because obviously there are, but when you look at the difference, like there's just so many more targeted towards men. All you need is warm water, and you can use soap, like a mild soap, just regular body soap on the top part, but you don't want to put that like in. You don't need, just don't. Your vagina itself is self-cleansing. You don't need to mess with it at all. Like, just don't do it. The outside, the vulva, the labia, all of that, you can like gently wash with soap if you want, but you mostly just need water. You just don't want to irritate it. It's a very sensitive area, and it has a specific pH balance, especially the inside, which is your vagina. The vulva is the outside, which again, were we taught that in school? I don't think so. Don't give in to these scams, and just because something's marketed as like natural or like, oh, better than the other brand, it's like, that doesn't mean that you need it, and that doesn't mean that it's good for you or your body. So just keep that in mind. I just get so frustrated, like especially on TikTok. There's a large audience of young girls, young women, and just young people on TikTok, and I hate seeing all of these TikToks like how to make it smell good down there. This one girl, you guys might have seen this video because I think it was on Twitter as well. This girl was putting like hand sanitizer and perfume, like so much of it, in the crotch of her leggings, and it's like, relax, like you literally just need to shower. Also, wearing cotton underwear and cotton, like if you're wearing leggings, wearing cotton leggings, it's just gonna keep it more fresh because it's breathable, whereas a lot of, especially more like cute underwear, unfortunately is not made with cotton, so it's just gonna trap all of the like sweat and bacteria and kind of like make it not the freshest. Switch to cotton or just like shower. Like, it's not like, there's nothing wrong with you, like it's your body. Also, your vagina smelling however it smells is just an indicator. It's just your body communicating with you. So I'm sure you like have noticed, and if you haven't, pay attention. It smells differently before your period, during your period, after your period, when you're fertile, when you're ovulating. And then if your pH is off, or you know, you have a yeast infection, or you know, after you have sex, it can just smell so many different ways. And if we can just get past the stigma of like, oh, ew, dead fish, oh my god, it's disgusting, like, and just be like, oh my god, my body is just responding to my life, responding to the system that it has, and trying to tell me something. It's actually really cool when you think about it. Obviously, just have good hygiene, wear breathable underwear, drink enough water. All of those things are gonna help you. But at the end of the day, vagina smells like vagina, and it's actually very helpful. It smells like flowers all the time. Maybe you wouldn't know you had a yeast infection. Like, maybe you wouldn't know you were about to start your period. Like, we can just get over that. I just wish I would see more of that. I do see a lot of that content as well, just because of who I choose to follow and who I choose to spend my time, like whose content I choose to spend my time consuming. But I wish it was more a mainstream thing. Also, I wish everyone would get over this like good pussy thing. Oh, my pussy's so good that like he shot somebody over it. Like, he sent me a text threatening that he was gonna kill himself if I didn't let him come back over. It's like, no, you're just actually in a toxic relationship. Yeah, they can be like fun and just like LOL, but like I mean, whatever helps get you going. But when we're actually coming down to the facts, that's not an excuse for, you know, manipulation or psychotic behavior. Also, just because maybe you're dry doesn't mean that you have bad pussy. Like, a lot of condoms can, you know, just cause dryness because they irritate you, or, you know, depending on time of the month, like, there's just so many factors, and it's just like, people, look at the facts, like, look at literal biology. It then goes into, you know, the healthcare system and giving birth on your back, like lying down like how you're supposed to in a hospital, is actually one of the most painful and least effective ways to give birth. It just makes it easier for the doctor to see what's going on. Like, it has nothing to do with you and your body. Your pelvis is so much more closed when you're lying down on your back, and just hearing stories about people giving birth naturally and how they were able to be on all fours, or like be squatting, or just like using gravity to their advantage. Hearing them say, oh, I went on my back and it literally intensified the pain so much. So then you just have to think like, okay, it's the norm to go to a hospital and be told to lie down, or there's a bed so you just feel like you need to lie down, and have an epidural and all this stuff, and it's like, oh, okay, this is just like the norm. Not to say there's anything wrong with whoever chooses to do that, but I just wish that like we were given more information. Education really is power, knowledge is power, and just the fact that we're not taught about our bodies is just really shocking to me. And I feel like I just learn more every year I get older, and it's like every year I'm just more shocked, like, how did I not know this before? How come like public education failed me, society failed me? Our bodies are literally so powerful, especially as women. Like, we literally carry life, give birth to life, and so much of that is just looked down upon and shamed, and it's like, for late. So at the end of the day, my feminine hygiene routine is education. But like, actually, so let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear any of your thoughts regarding any of these subjects, topics, side topics down below. I hope you click away from this video feeling a little more empowered to do more research about your body. The more we learn, the more we know, the more we can destigmatize, and the less we can feel ashamed of just like natural, completely natural things that happen to us. Bitch. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe, follow me on IG, follow me on TikTok, and I can't wait to respond to all your comments.